Hola, boa noite. Almost boa noite. Yeah, so I've been traveling for almost 5 years now, and kind of want to share some thoughts as over the time my values of living a good life has changed dramatically since when I was living in the US versus now. And I kind of want to share some of these things because honestly, I think it all attributes to living a good, but more importantly, happy life. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll help someone out there. I don't know, but anyways, so back when I was living in the U.S., lots of things I valued were mostly material wealth, right? So things like having a nice car, owning a nice home, having the nicest things, right? And nowadays, I could really care less, to be quite honest. I don't even own a car anymore. I don't really own that many things anymore. Like pretty much whatever I can fit in my backpack is what I own. And honestly, I feel so much lighter. And the biggest thing is like just actually not comparing myself anymore to what I have versus what anyone else has. Because honestly, I really don't care. And in a sense, like it just made my life so much lighter. I don't care what anyone else owns. It's no longer a comparison, which is something I used to do quite a bit when I was younger. And yeah, nowadays the value that I feel has replaced that is moments, right? So like right now, walking on a beach, right? Like, the full moon right there behind me. And it's essentially a beautiful sunset. These are the moments I treasure more than anything else. And like that is irreplaceable, right? Actually being present and valuing like just being alive more than anything else. Other things I used to do when I was younger was I would judge a lot when I was younger, and nowadays, not anymore. There is no judgment anymore because ultimately, who am I? Who am I to judge anyone or how they live their lives? I don't know what they've been through. I haven't walked a step in their own shoes, right? I haven't, as the saying goes, right? To get a full understanding of someone, right, you got to walk a mile in their footsteps or something along those lines. And it's just at the end of the day, instead of finding the weakness in the person to try to bring them down a notch, finding what actually makes them great. What good quality do they have, right? And then actually looking at that and evaluating the person from that point of view, and not always from like, well, this person needs to do this or that. And then in a weird way, almost making myself feel better about myself for when I look down onto other people. And so nowadays it's more about compassion, acceptance, and appreciating other people for who they are. And yeah, of course, none of us are perfect. We're all going to have our weaknesses. We're all going to have our issues. But it's not about viewing the person on those issues. It's about helping those people through their issues. And that's it. Nothing else really matters, right? I mean, ultimately, we're all on this planet together, right? We're all in this boat going through this life. And we can either fight each other or we can love each other. And so from that perspective, it's no longer me trying to judge someone it's much more about me trying to understand where that person is coming from and don't assume anything. And with that, not taking anything personal, right? No matter if someone does something or says something, look, if someone doesn't like me, someone doesn't like me. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't change how I live my life or what I do, right? And so, yeah, while the past version of me would care, if someone didn't like me, I would take it personal. And back when I was younger, honestly, like I was really nice because I wanted to be liked. That was so important to me, was just to be liked. Well, nowadays, I don't care. I really don't care. And I think it's something about you also getting older. We're just like, you just don't care anymore. You know, look, someone likes you, great. If they don't like you, fantastic. Like, it's, you know, to try to please everyone in your life, it's a losing battle. And it's a miserable losing battle, you know? And so, look, at the end of the day, it just comes down to this. It's about being nice, not for your own sake, not to try to get someone to like you, but more about just being human, right? And knowing that we're all having some type of struggle, that we're all going through something. And by being nice, by being compassionate, is kind of this general understanding that, look, no one lives a perfect life. Even if you're a multi-millionaire or billionaire, gazillionaire, you're not living the perfect life. You're actually still having different struggles, right? And you know, the more I've traveled, the more I've seen all walks of life, and knowing that, like, no matter where you are on the spectrum, there's always going to be something. And so now it's more about just trying to, you know, like I said, you're never going to understand completely, but just trying, you know, just trying to understand and, you know, try to be with that person more than anything else from an emotional perspective, because, you know, there's honestly not much else you can do, right? And so, so anyways, these are just some things I wanted to share that have absolutely changed the way I view life and how I live every day. And honestly, it's, you know, all I can really say is this, you know, I'm very happy. You know, I'm deeply happy, and it's all I could ever ask for in my own life. And I think it's something that a lot of other people are either looking for or really like want deeply in their own lives. It's just to really just be happy. So anyways, hope that helps. And other than that, love you, wish you all the best, and have a great, fantastic rest of your day. Ciao.